In today's video, we will talk about the 11 key concepts in British Broadcasting Corporation. The first one is vision, and then followed by mission, objective and goals, strategies, identity, image, reputation, public, market, issue, and communication.
Hello, my name is Aisyah Maysara binti Asmi from Section 102 Media dan Masyarakat Group 7. I will present about what is vision in BBC. Vision let us understand and navigate our environment. It includes imagining and planning for future to reach long-term goals. Vision provides clarity, purpose, and motivation driving progress. BBC is the largest multimedia group creating exceptional content for various platforms. BBC aims to adapt to a rapidly changing digital landscape and combines different divisions to deliver high-quality, multi-platform programming. The vision emphasizes innovation, storytelling, and leveraging technology while maintaining traditional strengths. BBC vision is forward-thinking in content creation and delivery, combining diverse divisions to ensure innovative programming for a wide audience. Seamless integration helps BBC adapt to evolving digital needs, while its commitment to a technology traditional storytelling is impressive. This approach preserves BBC's heritage and paves the way for future innovation. This adaptability and excellence showcase BBC creativity and dedication to audience satisfaction. The strength of BBC Vision is its commitment to public service broadcasting, delivering impartial, high-quality content that informs, educates, and entertains. This has made BBC a trusted information source globally. The minus point of BBC Vision is its reliance on the television license fee for funding, which is contentious in today's varied media landscape. Viewers question the fairness of mandatory fee, especially with alternative streaming service available. So, from BBC Vision, I learned that public service broadcasting is vital for providing trusted, impartial information, entertaining and educating audience, fostering nation unity and cultural representation. The BBC support creative industry and talent, contributing economically to the UK. Its adaptability and high standard maintain its significance in broadcasting. That's all for me. Thank you.
Good morning, Ms. Safia. I'm Tarni Loganathan. Today I'll be discussing the vision statement of the British Broadcasting Corporation, better known as the BBC. This mission is a cornerstone of its operations, guiding its purpose and approach to serving audience worldwide. The BBC's mission can be summarized in three key components. First, acting in the public interest. Second is serving all audiences with impartial, high quality and distinctive outputs. And the third is informing, educating and entertaining people. While all three components are important, I'd like to focus on the third. Its commitment to inform, educate and entertain. This part highlights inclusivity, creativity and a dedication to quality. Let's talk about the strength of the BBC's mission. First and foremost, high quality programming. The BBC's focus on distinctive and innovative storytelling ensures it delivers memorable content that stand apart from competitors. Second strength is global reach. With international services, the BBC promotes culture exchange and understanding far beyond the UK. Third strength is cultural representation. Its mission supports education and enrich lives by offering content that reflect and celebrates diversity. These trends enable the BBC to maintain its respect position as a trust public service broadcaster. However, no mission is without challenges. The BBC faces scrutiny in two key areas. The challenges are representation and balancing quality and popularity. When we talk about representation, it has been criticized for not adequately including marginalized and underrepresented groups. This raises a question about whether it truly serves all audience. For balancing quality and popularity is genuinely explaining that competing with commercial media can sometimes lead to challenges. Addressing these issues is vital to fulfilling its mission fully. So, what we can learn from the BBC's mission? First one is excellence and innovation. Prioritizing quality and distinctiveness can create a lasting impact. Second is media's role in education and culture. The BBC demonstrates how media can inform, educate and enrich life on a large scale. And the last lesson from BBC is inclusivity and accessibility. Serving diverse audience fosters belonging and build trust. This principle can apply not just in media, but also in business and community service. In conclusion, the BBC's mission reflects its commitment to public service, innovation, and inclusivity. While it excels in many areas, continuous efforts to address representation and balance are essential to maintaining its trust position both in the UK and globally. Thank you.
A very good morning to Miss Safia. My name is Sharvina. Today I am going to present about my part, which is objective and goals of British Broadcasting Cooperative. So firstly, the BBC's first objective is by providing impartial top-notch material on radio, television and digital platforms such as Telegram, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, WhatsApp and so on. The BBC hopes to enlighten, educate and amuse its audience. Apart from that, delivering global news via the BBC World Service. The second objective of BBC is to keep abreast of technical development or advancement to cultivate and inform and passionate audience. So furthermore, what grabs a people's attention in BBC? It was excellent programming is made available to everybody by the BBC to offering captivating material to a wide range of people across all platforms and demographics. So another example is flexibility and forward-thinking nature in the media is capacity to adjust to technological advancement by maintaining its commitment to public service. BBC also having a positive view, or also it can call as advantage. So the advantage of BBC is to commitment the objectivity and honesty which guarantee accurate news and information in an information-rich environment. Not only BBC facing or have only a positive view, BBC also faces some challenges or disadvantage. So the disadvantage of BBC is some people believe that the BBC reliance on the registration fee is unfair. The BBC faces a significant challenge from international streaming services, which might reduce its attractiveness to younger viewers. So lastly, the importance of BBC is to the significance of finding a balance between objectivity, inclusivity, and public service. By focusing on serving a variety of clientele and adjusting to a technological development, it's highlighted the necessity of both distinctiveness and reliability. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Son Fatin Surya. My student ID is BG231605542. I will be presenting some insights on the BBC Media Action Strategies. The key concept of the BBC Media Action Strategy 2024 until 2027 revolves on its mission to counter disinformation, division and distrust in the global media landscape. This strategy highlights three major shifts. Firstly, a sharper focus on mitigating information disorder. Secondly, positioning BBC Media Action as a global public good while prioritizing local partnership. And thirdly, maximizing its connection with the BBC to amplify its impact. The strategy also targets three significant areas: strengthening democracy, promoting a safer and more sustainable planet, and fostering inclusive societies. What stands out the most in this strategy is its adaptive and holistic approach. In a world grappling with challenges like climate change, authoritarianism, and technological disruption, the BBC's focus on localizing efforts through partnership while maintaining a global perspective is impressive. The emphasis on media literacy and storytelling as tools for social change is also noteworthy, addressing the critical issue of disinformation on digital platforms and demonstrating how communication can be catalyst for positive societal transformation. The strategy's greatest strength is its ability to balance local impact with a global vision. By leveraging the BBC credibility and resources, it empowers individuals, particularly in undeserved communities, by promoting media literacy. This grassroots approach ensures that solutions are tailored to the people who need them the most. However, the strategy isn't without its challenges. Balancing global and local initiatives might complicate efforts to address diverse regional needs effectively. Additionally, its dependence on generating unrestricted income and leveraging BBC resources could face limitation due to economic pressure or shifting media priorities, potentially restricting the flexibility and reach of its initiative. From this concept, I've learned how adaptive strategies that prioritize local relevance while maintaining global objectives can enhance an organization's resilience and effectiveness. It has shown me the importance of partnership, storytelling, and media literacy in addressing interconnected global issues like disinformation and climate change. This approach underscores the value of balancing ambition with practicality to create lasting and meaningful impact. In summary, the BBC Media Action Strategy 2024 until 2027 is a well-rounded, ambitious plan to address critical global issues. It focuses on media literacy, storytelling, and partnership, makes it both relevant and impactful, despite the challenges it may face. Thank you.
A very good morning to Ponsafia. My name is Tanushri. Today I would like to present on the identity of BBC, which is the British Broadcasting Corporation. The core identity behind the BBC is its dedication to public service broadcasting. This involves BBC's mission to inform, educate, and prioritize values such as impartiality, high-quality content, and accessibility for a diverse range of viewers and listeners. Secondly, BBC's identity is its commitment to trustworthiness. In an era where media bias and misinformation are concerns, the BBC's reputation for providing unbiased and fair and balanced reporting stands out as a brand. Third, BBC is also known for its several notable advantages, which are the commitment to impartiality and objective that ensures trust and credibility. Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Nur Ashadatulaila binti Muhammad Sarabi, and now I will talk about the concept of image for a company that we choose is BBC. Image refers to how the public perceive and understand the organization, including its reputation, value, and how it communicates through TV, radio, and online platform. The BBC is known as a public service broadcaster that provides quality content like news and educational programs. With its long history of delivering trusted and unbiased information, the BBC is seen as a global leader in media. What makes the BBC image stand out is its ability to remain trustworthy and respected, especially in an era where the media is often questioned. The BBC is renowned for unbiased news, making it unique in a world filled with fake news and sensationalism. Its role as a public service broadcaster sets it apart from commercial networks, focusing on informing, educating, and entertaining its audience. However, maintaining the reputation is not easy. The BBC faced challenges such as technological change, competition from streaming service, and criticism over using the TV license fee as a funding model. It has also been accused of political bias and struggled to connect with younger audience who prefer digital content. In conclusion, a company image is constantly evolving based on its action and public perception. To stay relevant, organizations like the BBC must continue adapting to change in society and technology. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Tanishwari. Today I will be discussing the concept of reputation, particularly in the context of media, using the BBC as a key example. Reputation refers to the general perception or evaluation that something or someone received. In the media world, reputation is closely tied to how credible and reliable a broadcasting organization is. For example, take the BBC or the British Broadcasting Corporation. For example, it has built a strong reputation not only in the UK but globally. This reputation is grounded in its commitment to objectivity, transparency, and delivering high quality news and educational programs. Okay, next, what I find fascinating about the BBC is its ability to maintain editorial independence despite facing external pressure. The BBC is funded by a license fee paid by the TV owner in the UK, yet it has managed to resist undue influence from both government and commercial entities. In an era where many media outlets are swayed by political or economic interests, the BBC strives to remain impartial. The BBC's main strength lies in its independence and commitment to fact-based objective reporting. For example, the BBC's strength is trusted worldwide for its unbiased news, contribution to education and culture through program and social, scientific and environmental topics. Okay, the challenges BBC is facing: criticized for alleged political bias and dominance in the UK media landscape, funding controversies, especially when government intervention threatens its independence. Okay, next. From studying the BBC, I have learned that maintaining a good reputation requires constant effort. For the example, fairness, transparency, and editorial independence are essential for any media organization. Reputation is not static, it must be actively preserved by adapting to change and remaining relevant to the public. Okay, for the conclusion, the BBC is a fascinating example of how reputation is built and maintained in the media world. Its commitment to integrity and independence serves as a model for public broadcaster globally. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Nurul Aina Najwa binti Zulkifli. My metric number is PG2411046. The next key concept is public. Public refers to a person who mobilizes themselves against the organization on the basis of common issues that concern them. One of the purposes of business is to fulfill the needs and wants for the customers. However, in this case, the customer will be called as audience. To maintain a good relationship with the customers, BBC has provides a wide range of programs, contents, and service for their audience across the radio, televisions, and digital. The contents the BBC has served to the audience is pan-UK television that have been under BBC TV, such as BBC One, BBC Two, BBC Three, BBC Four, BBC News, and BBC Parliament, and many other services that they have provided to the UK's to their audience. But in my cases, we will talk more about the BBC Education. BBC Education delivers the BBC's public purpose to promote education and is central to fulfilling the BBC's mission to inform, educate, and entertain. There are 4 ways to promote this channel. The first one being BBC Bite Size, which provides educationally approved curriculum-relevant self-study and home learning to a 5 to 16 years old. And the second way is the BBC Teach website supports teachers by working with the best of the BBC's brand and program to create a curriculum-related content for the classroom. The third way in promoting BBC education is through a program called Happy Tiny People. This program has helped parents and carriers in developing a language and communication for children under 4 years old. The strict point of the BBC education is that the approach of education content. This is because all BBC education output meets the cooperation standard of due impartiality and editorial rigor. Every aspect of their content is being totally developed in harness with experienced teacher and educational consultants. The BBC also has strict rules around the portrayal of children. While they provide educational content online to self-study, the BBC notes that their offer is best used as part of holistic and varied approach to education, which should be led by teachers and ideally in person.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurliana Safia binti Muhammad Firdaus and my matrix number is BG24110172. So today I will be talking about market. So what is market? Market is actually a targeted group of people where and to whom the product or services will be marketed. How can we identify these targeted people? They can be identified by looking at the person's characteristics such as age, gender, and also lifestyle. This key concept has fully grabbed my attention because for me, it is crucial for a media company to actually understand and study their audiences well in order to deliver an information. This is so that they can create a very meaningful relationship between the media company and also their audiences, as well as driving towards the company's success. BBC had mainly aimed for various group of people who in need of news and also information, understanding the BBC News targeted market also involves analyzing a few of its key aspects, such as audiences demographics. As we know, this company has a super wide range of global audiences across the nations. They can be from different geographic locations, backgrounds, and also cultures. However, BBC News mainly targeted the British public. Now, BBC News has successfully attracted a wide range of age groups, but the majority of its audiences is people who are in age range of 35 to 65 years old. Other than age, BBC News has also targeted market involving educated audiences and people from middle and also upper class individuals. However, there are a few minus points from this key concept. First, catalyzing stereotypes and also biases. Second, overloaded content and ad fatigue. Catalyzing stereotypes and biases can occur if the company happens to be too relying on traditional demographics such as age. Meanwhile, overloaded content and ad fatigue is where a company can potentially be when the company has an overloaded content. This might cause annoyance and also disengage towards the audiences because they are being repeatedly exposed with the same content. So, in conclusion, I learned that BBC News market has a very wide range of audiences and it offered a very broad range of content across the world. That is all from me. Thank you.
Hi, I am Belinda Jet and I am from HE22 and my metric number is BG241101119. The key concept that I am going to present is issue. Issue refer to a situation which can spark public discussion, have a significant implications, and can possibly shape policies. The issue that BBC company is facing is a financial issue and digital transformation. The financial issue that has caught my attention is the controversy over the license fees paid by the company. Based on the BBC News, which was published on 2024 on its website, the BBC revenue models relies on high license fees paid by the household in the United Kingdom. Consequently, to bear these high costs, the company had to reduce the number of employees to cut the operational expenses. Based on Media Permata, which was published on 2022, broadcast services in Chinese and Urdu will be reduced, while services in other languages such as Gujarati, Igbo, and Indonesian will be moved to online formats only. The issue related to digital transformation has also caught my attention as the BBC company does not face difficulties to adapt with the digital trends despite facing a financial issue. It is said so because as a traditional media company, the BBC company is facing challenges and competition from online and social media platforms. As a result, the company has tried to balance its traditional services with digital offerings. Based on Lake Tamaziba, an allocation of GBP 200 million or 200 million pounds sterling in investment and reinvestment is needed for a larger investment in a premium video content and to expand the company's digital capabilities. In conclusion, this issue has provided the opportunities for the BBC company to remain more sustainable. For example, the financial issue does not affect the company from continuing to provide a high quality coverage for its audience. In addition, the company has also strived to diversify its revenue through advertising, merchandising, and international releases. Hence, the company does not rely solely on its main source of income for the company to operation smoothly. What I've learned from this issue is that this company has the courage to take the high risk to overcome the challenges. Apart from that, it is also important to have a good leader. It is because a company's successfulness depends on the leader's capabilities and efficiency in addressing the problems, and to have a strategic mindset to make sure that the economic position of the company remains stable. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. I'm Shaliha. Matrix numbers is BG2411045 and my key concept is communication. According to the Ligan's 1961, communication is the process by which individuals exchange idea, fact, feelings, or impressions to achieve a common understanding of messages. At the BBC, communication play a vital role in connecting people and sharing information. The BBC used various communication methods, including internet, webcast, podcast, presentation, voice sharing site, voicemail, email, web conferencing, and collaborations app like Slack. So what's grabbed my attention is the communication web conferencing. Now, the BBC is primarily known for its television and radio broadcasts. However, in today's digital age, they adapt and integrate web conferencing for several purposes, including internal communication, remote collaborations, and interview. So, there's a advantage of the web conferencing at the BBC. That is global reach and cross-country communication. Web conferencing allowed the BBC to connect with individuals worldwide. This facilitates global collaborations, video conferencing, and meeting with the participants from diverse locations, overcoming barriers of time and distance. However, there's also some disadvantage of the web conferencing, that is, reduced network opportunity. In a physical meeting, people can network informally before or after the event. Unfortunately, web conferencing often lack this informal interaction, as participants tend to log in, focus on the meeting, and then log off without much social interaction. So, from my analysis of the BBC communication strategy, I learned that the web conferencing offers significant advantage in the term of a cost saving, convenience, and flexibility. It enhances productivity, support easy collaboration, and is a powerful tool for business, educational institution, and individual who need efficient communication across distance. So, in conclusion, the BBC integration of the web conferencing show how traditional media company can adapt to new technologies to improve internal communication and collaboration. Also, there are some limitations and benefits for outweigh the drawbacks, especially when it's considering the global reach and fix the global reach and flexibility it provides.
And that's all from us. Thank you.